Welcome, my channel. My name is Joshua Parks-Stanford.
I'm Isaac.
And today we're reading chapter number 23 of Genesis, the NIV version. It's called The Death of Sarah.
Genesis 23. Sarah lived to be 127 years old. She died at Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham went to mourn for Sarah and to weep over her. Then Abraham rose from beside his dead wife and spoke to the Hittites. He said, I am a foreigner and stranger among you. Sell me some property for a burial site here so I can bury my dead. The Hittites replied to Abraham, Sir, listen to us. You are a mighty prince among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of our tombs. None of us will refuse you his tomb for burying your dead. Then Abraham rose and bowed down before the people of the land, the Hittites. He said to them, If you are willing to let me bury my dead, then listen to me and intercede with Ephron, son of Zohar, on my behalf. So he will sell me the cave of Machpelah, which belongs to him, and is at the end of his field. Ask him to sell it to me for the full price as a burial site among you. Ephron the Hittite was sitting among his people, and he replied to Abraham in the hearing of all the Hittites who had come to the gate of his city, No, my lord, he said, listen to me. I give you the field, and I give you the cave that is in it. I give it to you in the presence of my people. Bury your dead. Again Abraham bowed down before the people of the land, and he said to Ephron in their hearing, Listen to me if you will. I will pay the price of the field. Accept it from me so I can bury my dead there. Ephron answered Abraham, Listen to me, my lord. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. But what is that between you and me? Bury your dead. Abraham agreed to Ephron's terms and weighed out for him the price he had named in the hearing of the Hittites, 400 shekels of silver, according to the weight current among the merchants. So Ephron's field in Machpelah, near Mamre, both the field and the cave in it and all the trees within the borders of the field, was deeded to Abraham as his property in the presence of all the Hittites who had come to the gate of the city. Afterward, Abraham buried his wife Sarah in the cave in the field of Machpelah, near Mamre, which is at Hebron, in the land of Canaan. So the field and the cave in it were deeded to Abraham by the Hittites as a burial site.
All right, so basically Sarah died at 127 years old. That is old.
That is old.
Very old. So basically, Abraham went to mourn for Sarah. And then basically Sarah was buried in the cave, and Isaac take it away.
So it seems like there's a little bit of a back and forth here in the middle of the chapter. Like in verse 5, the Hittites replied to Abraham, Sir, listen to us. You are a mighty prince among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of our tombs. None of us will refuse you his tomb for burying your dead. And verse 7, then Abraham rose and bowed down before the people of the land, the Hittites. So it seems like that's like the common theme is the Hittites are just trying to be like generous with Abraham. And obviously Abraham has some sort of good reputation among them. I don't know why, maybe because he was like a rich landowner or someone like that. But so they obviously are trying to be generous, but Abraham is insistent that he pays them and won't accept the tomb for free. So I think that that's interesting just because I think that there's somewhat humility in accepting like gifts that are given to you. Obviously you don't want to take advantage of people, but when something's being presented to you, I think it's good to learn how to just like take it and be like, okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't know, what I have written down is just that the burial site is it's significant because Canaan is the land that God promised Abraham. But that's all I had.
All right, do we think, anything you think in this chapter relates to today's world? I think I said that right.
I think it's a good example of generosity. Like, especially with Abraham. Abraham wasn't a Canaanite. And he wasn't a Hittite. So, and the Hittites were willing to be generous with him and letting him get the land for free. So, be generous. Yeah.
That really it?
That is it.
Short chapter.
Yeah, it's very short. All right, looks like that's the end of my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, comment below if you have any questions. We'll try to get back to them, back to them as soon as possible. And amen. Deuces.